color. There's a philosophy behind that, and the philosophy is that when you sit to eat food and there is red and veins or something red going on around, you feel like eating more. The appetite to eat appetite is increased. So if you're on a diet, then let's avoid that red restaurants. And also, if one second, take the previous slide. Okay. Branding also develops loyalty and respect. If done rightly, the packaging and everything is done rightly, it creates a professional attitude. It creates an attitude which can relate to you psychologically. Maybe through the, again I'm giving you the example of McDonald's because I've taken the example of food out here. That McDonald's, if you see the logo, the arch M, it is very childlike. The childlike reason being they have targeted children. So again, that's a philosophy. As soon as, especially my nephew, whenever he sees McDonald's, he starts jumping French fries, I want French fries. So that's a philosophy, that's a psychological touch which branding gives. Also, it reinforces, Karina kept on reinforcing pickles to foodies. Branding also has this impact of having, if you keep on knocking your people's head again and again, me too, then it helps. So she kept on saying that my mom's pickles are amazing, I can always have that, and I only have food with all that things and stuff like that. Now let's look into what is the role of marketing and branding going hand in hand. Now all these, you all have received this pamphlet out there. That's my article in one of the newspapers on branding and marketing, two sides of the coin. So looking at that, Nirmal bhai wanted me to speak a little more on that. So that's the detailing of what we are talking about. And together, marketing and branding, what does the role of marketing and branding together take place? That is Karina and Katrina's role together. Marketing when done together. In a nutshell, I'll explain this particular slide. Marketing is the roadmap of the strategy, roadmap with a fixed destination. And branding is simply following that roadmap. That is basically the talmel of marketing and branding together. So when that roadmap is properly built and we are following that roadmap strategically, it's going to obviously portray professionalism and communicate value to the community. It will, the staff will be like, each one knows their role. The marketing guys knows their role, the branding guys know their role, finance person knows his role. So everybody knows what they want to do and they'll automatically give it 100%. So that's the power of marketing and branding done together. So many ways it's benefiting the company. It helps in segmenting. Once you have studied, you have done the research work of the market, it will help you automatically segment and niche down where you want to go. Which target audience you want to hit. Like for example, Kanakya Builders, recently come out Kanakya Builders, he has properly niched down his crowd into most premium class people. He will study the market carefully. He will see if he's building a project in Andheri, he will see that mostly people are using their laptops and computers. So he has adopted Wi-Fi in their entire houses, all the buildings are Wi-Fi buildings. Or in town side, if he has a project, he will have, he knows that minimum 2 cars to hai har ek gharon mein. So he will give at least two car parking to each people. So that is what is strategically positioning your brand systematically in the market. Next slide. Now what is market segmentation? It is about understanding and cutting out the rest of the thing and focusing only on whom we want to focus. As I said for Kanakya, here Katrina, being the marketing strategist, she understood that usually the crowd was between 10 and 35 years. So reason being youngsters will eat more of chatpata things. It will be school going on, maybe married couple with young children who will be going there. 60 plus unko thode, they'll have some knee pains and everything, so she didn't target that area. But she targeted these segments it's also expected mothers who are going to deliver a baby, they are going to have this mango pickle thing. And also canteens, next slide. Also canteens, grocery stores, vendors, restaurants, current local users. Also she used to give free samples. So definitely Rotary, I know it's everywhere. So I was proud. I proudly put this example of Rotary in there because she also introduced her sachet and free sampling of pickles in dinner parties of Rotaries. So people get adopted to having her pickles all the time. And Karina, meanwhile, while her sister was doing strategic marketing approach, Karina customized a channel of communication, wherein she shortlisted that this is how I want to enter the market. So banners was one thing that she thought all across the village. She painted the village with red banners all over. Promotional activities, networking, Mahila Mandala mein she gave free demo with biryanis to develop a taste of their pickles. Media channels, she used local newspapers, community events like Rotary, etc. She adopted very nicely, and this is the way. This is the way she showed. She did the total banner and everything, designing using the bread logo. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. Okay, now after we have understood the role of marketing, we have understood the role of branding. We have understood the role of marketing and branding going hand in hand, so very much important in business and so many angles. Now let's look into the role of the management people, the top head people, their role when everything is in place regards to marketing, branding and basic business law. That would be, they should have a sharp mind of research. They should be always aware of the now. Abhi kya chal raha hai? What is going on now? What is the latest technology come up? What is the latest market trend? What is abhi SMS se zyada chal rahe hain? Okay, let's do that. That should be the now attitude, the utmost market resources utilization attitude of the management, topmost management we use. Strategic thinking. Okay, after this now, after that, their mind should be always on a strategy part. Following the marketing strategy. Also very important to be consistent. Consistent in their approach with regards to the creativity part, regards to innovativeness. Be innovative. You have to continuously be innovative, being a main head of the management. Also being relevant. Relevant again comes, as I give McDonald's example, that Mac Aloo Tikki is being relevant. There is Hiranandani Builders who has been, been for so long in this market and using right sources to relate to the people and build the major brand image. And also being very clear. Confusing the client is the most dangerous thing to do in business. मैं ये भी हूँ, मैं वो भी हूँ, मैं वो भी हूँ. Throwing in too many USPs. Like initially when Close-Up came in the market, they first announced fresh breath against Colgate. They announced fresh breath that we provide. So it clearly targeted the youth, saying that fresh breath is important and this and that. Then slowly they highlighted the other USPs one by one. So that is what is important. Which USPs you needed when to pop up my which strength up. That point has to be understood very well by the topmost management. Transparency. Subway sandwich has an open counter to show us that how they are making the sandwich. Their hot breads are taken out from the oven